Jamaican man. Alrighty. Alright. What it do, flight crew? FTC. My team stand up. My fault. Alright, yeah. We got a couple more games. We got 6 games today. These are the games, you know. No more OKC basketball for the next 2 weeks. 1 week. But, you know, that's how it be. Let's see if the stream actually worked. If it didn't, I'll crash out and the stream's canceled. There we go. It's worked. Bada bing, bada boom. It's the worldwide when I step in the room. I'm a hustler, baby. Alright, guys. It's time to stupidly lock in. Almost. Alright. We got the first game. We got the Utah Jazz at the Los Angeles Clippers. Los Angeles LAC versus UTA. Leaving in their white. We ball.
Oh, say does.
I'm just saying, I make this in 2 days. It is evident.
Alright, welcome back to the Into the Dome here in Los Angeles, where the Los Angeles Clippers will be hosting the Utah Jazz. The Utah Jazz 4-7, Clippers 8-5 record so far. Number 3 versus number 5 in the Western Conference. As there's CJ McCollum, he's been tearing it up the last couple games. Scoring-wise and efficiency-wise, but you know the starting line with CJ McCollum, Anthony Edwards, Jaden McDaniels, Kristaps Porzingis, and Joel Embiid. Your starting five for your Utah Jazz. The Clippers, James Harden, Luka Doncic, Danny Avdija, Zion Williamson, and Anthony Davis. Your starting five for your Los Angeles Clippers. No Paul George tonight for the Clippers. He's currently out on an injury with right strained hip at Embiid versus Davis. Embiid wins the tip. We are underway here for game 1 of 6 here tonight. As McCollum finds Porzingis to Edwards. Porzingis has been struggling to find his form this season. As Porzingis thought about it, he's guarded by Danny Avdija. Finds Embiid down low, guarded by Davis. Embiid hands out to McCollum. McCollum, 4 seconds left. McCollum step back 2 over Harden. That doesn't go. Doncic rebound. As Harden drives, Harden step back, Harden McCollum finds Williamson, gets a screen, Williamson in space, finds AD on the cut, fouled by McDaniels. Looked like a clean block to me, but Davis will get his 2 free throws. That's the first. Davis second. That's the second. As Clippers lead by 2 now. As McCollum down low against Harden. McCollum still. McCollum pulls the 3 ball. That's off again. 0-2 to start the game for CJ McCollum. Luka Doncic will bring it up for the Clippers. Doncic, so far, hasn't been as productive as he should be with foul issues most of the time. As Davis misses the mid-range jumper. Edwards with basketball. Finds McCollum again to Lowry Markkanen. Markkanen gets a screen by McCollum. Markkanen guarded by Avdija. Finds Edwards. Edwards 3 ball. Knocks it down for the first points of the Jazz. As they lead by 1. Anthony Edwards, such a smooth jumper. Luka Doncic 2. James Harden into Avdija. Avdija 1 of the 2. Finds Williamson. Williamson 3 ball. That one's off. Embiid rebound into Markkanen in transition. Finds Porzingis. into McCollum. McCollum gets a screen. McCollum, pull-up three. That one connects for his first basket. Harden gets a screen. Harden, they trail by 4. James Harden looking for a basket. Harden dancing. Harden drives. Harden all the way to the basket. Lays it up and in. James Harden, after being acquired by the Toronto Raptors, has made himself feel comfortable around, in Los Angeles. As Edwards slams it home with 2 hands. Anthony Edwards gets his second basket of the game. They lead by 4. Timeout Clippers.
Guarded.
Substitutions, Dennis Schroeder checks in, as Dyson Daniels also checks in. James Harden checks out. So does CJ McCollum. Doncic with the basketball, back to Avdia, then to Daniels. Daniels guarded by Schroeder. Davis finds Luka. Luka, quick 3, converts from 3. Top of the key 3 is good. Schroeder will bring it up. Clippers trail by 1. Finds Porzingis. Porzingis against Williamson. Porzingis finds Schroeder, then to Lowry, then to Schroeder. Back to Markkanen. 9 seconds left. Embiid, top of the key, guarded by AD, finds Edwards. Edwards 3-ball. That one doesn't go. Doncic rebound. That's Williamson with the basketball. Williamson gets a double screen. Williamson doesn't take the 3. He drives all the way to the basket. Lay doesn't go. Offensive rebound to Advia. Advia 3-ball. That one's way off. Embiid rebound. Schroeder to Porzingis. Porzingis finds Edwards. Edwards against Williamson. Edwards to Schroeder, then to Markkanen, and Embiid down low. Embiid double team. Embiid still. Embiid tough shot, got it to go. As now Utah lead by 3 once again. Advia 3-ball. That one connects. Tie game. Timeout Jazz. Embiid drives. Embiid ripped by Andrew Nembhard. Andrew Nembhard, player currently in the NBA Finals, as Williamson over Klay Thompson, elevating for getting that man. Has the hops, even though he's like 300 pounds. Dennis Schroeder in space. He drives to the basket, kicks out to Lowry Markkanen. Markkanen gets a screen by Porzingis. Porzingis will hoist up the 3-ball. That one's back ironing out. Zubac's rebound. Dyson Daniels to Williamson, into Davis down low. Davis moves it around, doesn't get that one to fall, but the putback is good, and now Clippers lead by 4. As Embiid bringing up the basketball himself. Running down the shot clock here. As Embiid's been struggling this season, to say the least. Embiid, 3 seconds left. Pull-up, 3-ball. That one connects on the pull-up jumper. As Utah trail by 1. Dyson Daniels half court. He doesn't go, and that's going to do it for the end of the first. 13-14 is the score. As LAC from 3 doing damage. Amazing view we have here of the Institute Dome. Start of the second here. It will be started by the Clippers here. Cam Whitmore will bring it up. Again, no Paul George as the 6th man for the Clippers. Out for injury. Whitmore, ISO on Thompson. Already got dunked on this game as Whitmore fadeaway 2. That doesn't go. Markkanen rebound. Thompson finds Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Alexander-Walker to the basket. Picks up his dribble. Finds Schroeder and back to Alexander-Walker. He retreats back to the 3-point line. Resets the offense. Schroeder to Thompson. Thompson down low to Porzingis. Porzingis double team. Fadeaway 2. That one doesn't connect. Davis rebound. As Nembhard finds Whitmore. Whitmore finds Davis. Davis down low. Davis on the post. Davis drives. Davis picks up to Daniels. Daniels 3-ball. That one doesn't go. Schroeder, defensive rebound. Schroeder to Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Alexander-Walker to Markkanen on the cut. Slams it home. Jazz lead by 1 now. Both teams trading punches here early on, early in the fourth. Davis down low against Lauri Markkanen. Davis muscles his way through, misses the layup. Markkanen with the defensive effort. Alexander-Walker in transition finds Thompson. Thompson catch and shoot 3. Pull up doesn't go. Daniels rebound. And man, Klay Thompson still shooting inefficiently from 3. Andrew Nembhard with the basketball. Nembhard to the basket, kicks up to Zubac, then to Davis. Davis drives to the basket. Davis fouled by Lauri Markkanen. Markkanen first foul of the game for him.
First team.
AD hits the first game. AD to take the lead for the Clippers. Does just that. McCollum fouled by Daniels. McCollum hits the first. McCollum hits both free throws. Jazz retake the lead by 1. Harden will bring it up. Harden. It's a screen by Davis. Harden in space. Harden. Pump fake. Harden. Guarded by Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Davis to Daniels. Daniels gets a screen by Davis. Daniels pull up 3. Way off. Thompson rebound. Porzingis to McCollum to Thompson. Thompson still scoreless this game. Thompson to Embiid. Embiid down low against Zubac. Embiid kicks up to Thompson. 8 seconds left. McCollum, beautiful pump fake. McCollum pull up 2. That one connects. As a beautiful pump fake by CJ McCollum gets the open 2 as Daniels in the call timeout. Tyronn Lue not happy with his Clippers offense. As he checks in their best scorer, Luka Doncic, as the Jazz check in Anthony Edwards. Williamson now finds Doncic, guarded by Anthony Edwards. Doncic, 8 seconds left. Doncic dancing, drives. Doncic down low, kicks to Zubac. Zubac post put and got it to go off the glass. As the Clippers trail by 1. McCollum with the basketball finds Porzingis. Porzingis to Edwards. Edwards gets a screen by Embiid. Edwards drives. Edwards down low. Fouled by Doncic. And first foul for Luka. First free throws for Anthony Edwards. Edwards hits the first. Edwards second. Hits them both. Jazz lead by 3 once again here in the second. Late in the second. Harden in space. Pull up 3. Got it. Ties the game. James Harden, 21-21. McCollum will bring it up. Finds Embiid. Embiid drives. Embiid down low. Embiid in the post against Zubac. Embiid fouled and 1. Zubac with the foul. And Joel Embiid at the line for 1 more. Embiid free throw. Hits the free throw. And it's a 3-point ball game once again here in LA. Jazz lead. Harden with basketball. Harden to Nembhard. Nembhard guarded by Keegan Murray, that is. As Nembhard pull up 2, blocked by Keegan Murray. As McCollum will get the basketball. McCollum to Murray. Murray against Williamson. Murray still picks up his dribble. Back to McCollum. McCollum, top of the key, finds Embiid down low, high off the post. Fadeaway 2. That one rims out. Williamson rebound. As Jazz still lead by 3. Williamson, under a minute to go here in the second. Williamson gets a screen. Williamson finds Zubac on the cut, who slams it home. As Embiid, nothing he could do there. apart from playing better defense. As Edwards with the basketball. Finds McCollum. McCollum, pull up 2, quick jumper. Got it to go over Daniels. As the lead back up to 3. So far, CJ McCollum, solid basketball game for him. As he's got 3 of 5 shooting on 9 points. Williamson, gassed. Williamson drives. Williamson double team, kicks to Nembhard. Nembhard wide open 3. That one rolls around and falls in. Tie game, 26-26. Andrew Nembhard with the basket. As 20 seconds here in the game clock, 15 seconds left on the shot clock. As Edwards finds McCollum. McCollum wide open 3. Misses it. Nembhard to Daniels. Daniels pull up to the basket, lays it up and in, and takes the lead for the Clippers just at the brink of halftime. 26-28. Clippers lead by 2. Heading into the break. All right, go on third quarter, second half basketball underway. Clippers lead by 2 as they're back on offensive action. Williamson sitting in the left corner finds Advia. Advia wide open 3, knocks it down. That's disrespectful to his game right there. McCollum with the basketball. McCollum finds Porzingis. Porzingis gets a screen by Embiid. Porzingis pull up 3 ball, knocks it down as he cuts the lead back down to 2. As Doncic by Edwards finds Advia. Back to Doncic. Doncic gets the pick and roll on Davis. Doncic step back 3, doesn't go. Long rebound secured by Davis. Davis lay way off. Embiid rebound. As McDaniels back in the game. Daniels finds Edwards. Edwards retreats to McCollum. McCollum catch and shoot 3, knocks it down. Now the Jazz lead by 1 as McCollum leaving where he left off. As he's got 12 points in timeout. Clippers, 3rd timeout for them. Advia finds James Harden. Harden to Advia. Advia drives. Advia down low. Kicks out to Harden, then to Williamson. Williamson, 10 seconds to go. Gets a pick and roll by Davis. Williamson drives. Williamson kicks out to Luka. Luka wide open 3. Knocks it down. Clippers lead by 2. As both teams just trading three-point baskets here early in the third. As McDaniels to Edwards. Edwards finds Porzingis. Porzingis catch and shoot three. Doesn't go. Davis rebound. And you think Porzingis would be making those as Harden or by McDaniels. Harden down low to Davis. Davis double team. Davis fade away. Post hook doesn't go. Porzingis rebound. As Davis has been struggling this game. McCollum. He's going to try to keep his heat check going. Embiid to Edwards. Edwards or by Luka, and Edwards drives. Edwards down low. Misses the layup attempt. It's a wild layup attempt as Doncic to Adria. Adria three ball. That one off again. Porzingis rebound. Now slow down the offense here. Bunch of quick shots happening for both teams. Embiid, a mismatch there. Embiid drives. Embiid pull up two, knocks it down from the left side. Allowed to tie ball game 34-34. As Doncic drives. Doncic. Harden fouled and one. James Harden fouled by McCollum.
At the line for your Clippers, James Harden, shooting one.
As Harden converts the free throw. What the fuck? Schroeder throws it out of bounds. A wild pass by Dennis Schroeder. As turnover by the Jazz. Doncic with the basketball finds Daniels. Daniels down low. Not down low. He's at the right side of the wing. Davis drives. Davis in the post. Davis trying to muscle his way through. Fouled by Embiid. As the Clippers enter the bonus. Only 2 fouls in. This man Anthony Davis is the biggest free throw merchant of this game so far. He's only scored 1 basket. As he's missed his first. Hits the second. 4-point ball game. Clippers lead. As Edwards with basketball. Edwards gets a screen by Porzingis. Edwards drives right by, never mind, missed the mid-range jumper. He blew right by Doncic, but missed the pull-up as Davis drives. Davis, still Davis. Davis hesitating. Davis drives again. He's double-teamed. Finds Daniels. Daniels down low. 5 seconds left. Kicks up to Williamson. Williamson, 3 seconds left. Williamson drives. Williamson tough 2. That doesn't go. Rims out. Edwards rebound. Has 50 seconds to go here in the third. Edwards. Guarded by Dyson Daniels. Finds Embiid down low against Williamson. Embiid. Post hook shot. Doesn't go. Williamson rebound. As this Utah Jazz offense is completely falling apart. As Doncic kicks to Davis. Davis floater. Got it to go. Clippers in complete control here in the third. As they trail by 6. As someone not named McCollum not cooking. It's Edwards trying to get the team going. Slams it home. They cut the lead down to 4. And the shot clock is off. Just the end of the game clock remaining here in the third. As that attempt is off by Luka, I believe it was. As McDaniels to Edwards. Edwards, 6 seconds left. Edwards drives. Edwards to the basket. Edwards tough 2. Got it to go. Cut the lead down to 2. 1.6 remaining on the clock. That's going to do it for the end of the third. Jazz 2 late baskets to cut the lead down to 2. So Utah still in this game. There's your assist of the game. Beautiful assist. As final quarter of basketball here, it'll be started by the Jazz as they trail by 2. 38-40 is the score. Embiid high on the post. Embiid, still Embiid, not really passing his ball, not really going anywhere with his basketball. Embiid still finally goes somewhere, but picks up his dribble. Embiid step through, doesn't go. A terrible possession by Joel Embiid. And Zion Williamson is gassed. Still out there though, giving his all. Williamson gets a screen. Williamson, illegal screen by Zubac, so we turnover by the Clippers. Back to Utah Jazz. Back to the Utah Jazz. That's McCollum. Embiid down low. Embiid pump fake. Embiid still Embiid. Tough. 2 doesn't go. Offensive rebound, misses the putback. This man Joel Embiid is soft as hell, man. Nembhard guarded by Thompson. Utah still trail. Williamson drives. Williamson still Williamson. Williamson drives again. Williamson down low. Williamson against Markin. Williamson blocked by Embiid or Markin, one of the two. As the Jazz should really start capitalizing on these non-James Harden, Doncic, Davis minutes. As Markkanen, 8 seconds left. Markkanen, 6 seconds left. Markkanen, 4 seconds left. Markkanen, 3 seconds left. McCollum, pump fake, 3-ball, way off. Zubac's rebound. Dude, this is awful. Daniels in transition. Still scoreless here in the fourth for both teams. Harden ISOing. Harden fouled by Lauri Markkanen. Timeout Clippers. Oh, starters in for both teams. Let's see what happens. As both teams have been terrible here in the fourth. Williamson down low. Williamson drives. Williamson lay. Got it to go. A tough bucket there by Zion Williamson over the two big men. And McCollum now finds Edwards to Porzingis. Clippers lead by 4. Porzingis to McDaniels. McDaniels guarded by Advia. Daniels finds Edwards. 4 seconds left. Edwards fouled and 1. That's a big bucket for Anthony Edwards. Doncic's second foul of the game. Edwards, one more at the stripe. Misses the free throw, and it's a 2-point ball game still. No dog. Harden. Harden. Drives. Harden. Down low. Kicks out to Davis. Davis. Post moves. Kicks out to Harden. Harden. 2 seconds left. Harden. 3-ball contested. Doesn't go. Davis. Offensive rebound. Davis. Lay. Got it to go. Davis feasting down low against this weak-ass center named Joel Embiid. As Edwards drives. Edwards. Lay. Doesn't go. Too much on that one. Davis. Rebound. Davis to Doncic. Doncic finds Harden. Harden against McCollum. Harden dancing. Harden handles. Harden spin. Harden to the basket. Harden fouled. And it's a shooting foul on McCollum. Harden hits the first. Harden hits both. 6-point ball game. And this is really all on the collapse on the Jazz, really. Bad possessions, bad defensive possessions as well. Edwards pull-up jumper knocks it down. Edwards has 15 on 14 minutes. Doncic, spin, Doncic, the basket. Doncic blocked by Embiid, recovered by Harden. And Advia to Williamson. Williamson 3-ball. That one's way off. Embiid to McCollum. Jazz need a basket desperately here. as Edwards drives. Edwards pull up 2 off the glass. Off. Doncic rebound. As Harden drives. Harden spin. Harden to the basket. Euro step fouled. And McDaniels called with the foul. Harden out here foul baiting. Back like it's 2019. Harden hits both free throws. Edwards will bring it up. Edwards drives. Edwards down low, leg, got it to go. Anthony Edwards with the clean Euro step. They trail by 4 once again, under 45 seconds to go. Doncic to Harden, to Adria, then to Davis down low. Davis lays it up and in. Embiid. Where is Embiid? I believe he tried double teaming, but kind of just left the man wide open for 2. Unbelievable how bad Joel Embiid's played tonight. McDaniels finds McCollum. McCollum takes the 3, misses it. Offensive rebound by Embiid, fouled by Davis. 2 free throws come up for Joel Embiid. He missed the first. Wow, he's shit. Hits the second. 1 of 2 from strike. 5-point ball game. Williamson to Harden to Doncic. Doncic will bring it up. Doncic double team. Kicks up to Harden. Harden kicks to Davis. Davis down low. Davis blocked by Porzingis. Recovered by Davis though. And now Williamson 3-ball. Wow, knocks it down, and that's a dagger. A Williamson 3 is going to put the Jazz out of their misery. Edwards to McDaniels. McDaniels contested 3-ball. That doesn't go. Davis rebound. And Joel Embiid couldn't get a rebound to save his life. As that's going to do it. 45-53 final score here in Los Angeles. Oh, here's your box score. I almost forgot. This man Embiid sucked. I think he shot 4 of 9 actually. Maybe you have to be more clutch. 45-53 final score. All right, next ball game. Look who's back. It's Trae Young. Trae Young making his debut or return. I don't know what it is anymore. They're going against the Washington Wizards. Battle of the mid right now. Battle of the bottom of the Eastern Conference. All right. All right, welcome back to the Scotiabank Arena here in Toronto, Canada, where the Toronto Raptors will be hosting the Washington Wizards, currently bottom of the Eastern Conference, bottom of the barrel, number 9 versus number 8. This is the battle for the final playoff spot, as Darius Garland, Shaedon Sharpe, Christian Braun Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert, your starting lineup for your Washington Wizards. Trae Young, Fred VanVleet, Josh Giddey, Kyle Kuzma, and DeAndre Ayton, your starting five for your Toronto Raptors. Trae Young finally making his return as a Raptor after that long injury he had, as Washington wins the tip. We are underway here for game 2 of 6 as Sharp with the basketball. Sharp gets a screen. Sharp drives. Sharp down low. Euro step blocked by VanVleet, as it looks like it's going to go out of bounds for Washington ball. VanVleet with the first block of the game. Has 6 seconds on the shot clock. Garland will bring it up. 4 seconds left. Garland, 3 seconds left. Garland to Towns. Towns to beat the buzzer. 3 ball. Got it to go. Karl-Anthony Towns gets us on the board for 3. As this is a must-win game for Washington. As Young drives. Young to the basket. Young blocked by Gobert. As Garland will bring it up, and 2 blocks here early on. As Garland drives. Garland takes to Sharp. Sharp gets a screen by Towns. Sharp. Still Sharp. Sharp drives. Sharp hesitating. Sharp drives. Sharp Euro step lay. Got it to go. Washington lead by 5. As Young spin. Young drives. Young to the basket. Blocked by Gobert again. Rudy Gobert showing why he's a DPOY, a 3-time DPOY. Sharp Euro step to the basket as he tootsie slides his way to the basket and lays it up and in. 7-point Washington lead unanswered. VanVleet to Trae Young. Trae Young hoping to get this Toronto offense started. Young deep 3 ball. Doesn't go. Towns rebound. Garland the other way. Garland splitting the defense, hesitating. Garland drives. Garland still. Garland tough shot. Doesn't go. Gobert doesn't get the offensive rebound. It goes back to the hands of the Raptors. Kuzma drives. Kuzma fouled by Shaedon Sharp.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Toronto.
As Kuzma hits the first. As he airball the fucking free throw. I didn't hear no rim plank or Ingram all the way to the basket. Lays it up and in. Washington with a very strong start against their rival Eastern Conference team. Bang. Giddey with the basketball. Giddey against Brandon Ingram. Finds Young. Young wide open 3. From the deep 3 ball. Got it to go. As Trae Young gets on the board for 3. Ron to Gobert. Gobert finds Ingram. Ingram catch and shoot 3. That one's off. Kuzma rebound. As Giddey. Ayton down low. Ayton showing off the post move, but he's blocked by Karl-Anthony Towns. It's a block party here for Washington as Towns to Garland. Garland finds Gobert down low against Giddey. Gobert, can he get the basket? Hell no. Giddey with the defensive effort. Giddey shoves that weak-ass French bum offensive. I don't even know what to say. He's bad at offense. He's incredibly bad at shooting the basketball, laying it up. No touch at the rim. As Young pull-up jumper knocks it down, cuts away onto 3. It's Garland to Ron. Ron 3 doesn't go. Kuzma rebound. Ayton to Kuzma. Kuzma catch and shoot 3. Knocks it down. Timeout Washington. Complete collapse offensively. Leaves a tie ball game. Ingram gets a screen. Ingram fouled by Giddey. Jackson Jr. checks in. Malcolm Brogdon with the basketball, gets a screen by Towns. Malcolm Brogdon pull-up three-ball, knocks it down. Brogdon gets his first basket of the game. So far, Washington playing great defense. Their offense could be a bit more questioned. First call to Young. Young, or by LeVert. Young drives. Young to the basket. Young fouled by LeVert. 2 free throws coming out for Mr. Ice Trae. Young, that's 12 free throws, 1-point ball game. Ingram will bring it up. Ingram, ripped by Grayson Allen. Ingram tried to blitz right by him, but poked free as Allen has a wide open lane to the basket, and he takes the lead for the Raptors. First lead of the game for the Raptors here tonight. Oh, fuck, excuse me. As Garland, pull-up, jumper, knocks it down, retakes the lead for the Wizards. As Trae Young half-court heave, that one doesn't go, and that's going to do it for the end of the first. All right, Chris Paul will bring it up. As Chris Paul pull a midi, knocks it down. Chris Paul loves the mid-range jumper as Toronto takes the lead by 1. Malcolm Brogdon will bring it up. This is such a big game for the Wizards here. It's also a big game if you're the Wizards or the Raptors, depending if you want to lose or win. As these are 2 of the bottom teams in the NBA in the league, as this is big significance to the NBA draft, as both teams obviously will want the top lottery odds. AK not knowing that I won't absolutely script the hell out of the NBA draft. The worst team is going to get a great chance at our top prospects of next year. Cooper Flagg, Ace Bailey, Dylan Harper, and all of them as Ingram showing off the handles. Ingram pull-up jumper, that one's off as Toronto lead by 1. She lied as Jackson Jr. with the steal. Great defense from the Wizards so far this game as Garland drives. Garland to the baseline. Garland kicks out to Malcolm Brogdon. Brogdon guarded by Trae Young. Finds Jackson Jr. Then to Ingram. Ingram down low to Nikola Vucevic. Vucevic double team. Vucevic lays it up and in. 2 effortless for the big man as timeout Toronto. All right, guys. We'll be running actually, I'm gonna run the thingamabobber. Actually, no. I'll discuss it later. Van Vliet 3-ball. That one's off. 8 an offensive rebound and a lot of contact there from Darius Garland. No foul called, but it doesn't matter. That man DeAndre Ayton brushes that contact aside, makes the basket as Brogdon has 2 screens. Brogdon pull up 3-ball. Lost that man Van Vliet. Can't convert the 3-ball though. Toronto still lead by 1. Trae Young with the basketball. Young. He swing the rock. He does find Al Horford down low against Jackson Jr. Jackson Jr. all up and out on Horford's face as Young, 5 seconds left. Young drives. Young to the basket. Young down low. Young pump fake. Young laid too much on that one. Garland with the defensive rebound. Garland. This man. Trae Young's having a stinker. Garland 3-ball. That wouldn't go. Horford rebound. Van Vliet in transition. Van Vliet spin. Van Vliet step back. Van Vliet kicks to Young. Young is asking a lot of the basketball just to be missing a lot of shots. He's missed 6 so far. Van Vliet wide open 3. Misses that one. That's a bad miss from Fred Van Vliet. He was carrying the Raptors when Young was out injured. That's Garland with the basketball. Garland gets a screen. Garland finds Ingram on the cut, lays it up and in as Washington retake the lead. Now Washington won their first game between these two as Grayson Allen wide open 3. The Wizards fell asleep defensively. What a play by Trae Young, just quickly finding the open man. That's timeout Washington, yeah. Coach the Wizards got to be real confused on why that man was left wide open from 3, and he's a deadly three-point shooter. He's left completely wide open. It's Gobert to LeVert. LeVert to Braun, and to Gobert. LeVert gets a screen. That's Gobert down low, slams it home, tie game 2020. 2020. Horford with the basketball. Horford finds Young. Young drives. Young pull up 2, knocks it down. Now it's 2022 up in here. LeVert with the basketball. Wrong with the basketball. Kicks to Towns, then to LeVert. LeVert gets a screen by Jackson Jr. LeVert pull up midi, knocks it down. Now it's 22-22. 22. You know that one ad? Yeah. If you don't know that ad, then I don't know that. I remember that ad because it was just such a random ad. As Young all the way to the basket, blocked by Jackson Jr. This man Trae Young's been getting cooked all game. As LeVert to the basket, takes to Jackson Jr. wide open midi. That one's way off. As it's still a tie ball game. Van Vliet with the basketball. Van Vliet to Ayton, then to Young. Young drives. Young to the basket. Lay, tough lay for a lot of defenders there. Is now 22-24. As a possession left here in the second quarter. First half basketball almost over. Towns down low against Al Horford. Towns fadeaway 2, knocks it down. Tie game once again, 24-24. As Young can have a half-court heave. He will. It's Trae Young. He can't make it, though. That's going to do it at the end of the first half, 24-24. That's 10,000 half-court heave. There's the dunk contest. Yep. There's your top performers, Trae Young and Karl-Anthony Towns. All right, welcome back. Second half basketball, third quarter basketball underway. Trae Young will bring it up for the Raptors. It's a tie game. Both teams can't be separated. So far, actually, pretty good basketball game between the two as Josh Giddey has a wide open three. Doesn't take it, though. Giddey, guarded by Christian Braun. Braun. I think it's Brown, actually. Braun. I don't know, bro. Van Vliet, 3 seconds left. Takes the three. Got it to go. Fred Van Vliet. Sauced that man. Shaedon Sharpe. As Darius Garland with the basketball finds Sharpe. Sharpe to Towns. Towns. A little jab. Towns gets a screen by Gobert. Towns. Wide open three. Knocks it down. Ties the game once again. 27-27. As Kuzma, the young to Giddey. Giddey, wide open three. That one's off. Gobert rebound. Garland wants to bring it up. He is the point guard after all. Sharpe with the basketball. Sharpe to Braun. Braun down low. Kicks to Sharpe. Sharpe. 8 seconds left. Sharpe gets the screen by Karl-Anthony Towns. Sharpe drives. Sharpe to the basket. Sharpe lay. Hangs in there, but no, not enough. Ayton swoops in for the board. As Van Vliet to Kuzma. Kuzma floater. That doesn't go. Towns board. As Sharpe to Garland. Garland pull up three. Rolls it in. As timeout. Raptors. Oh, hell no, get off my screen, bro. Giddey with the basketball. Giddey finds Young. Young drives. Young all the way to the basket. Misses it. Towns rebound. This man Trae Young's been playing. He's been horrendous so far. As Sharpe down low to the baseline. Kicks to Garland. To Towns. Into Braun. Braun finds Gobert down low against Trae Young. As Gobert can't finish this one. Fouled and one. Rudy Gobert gets the basket to go. Rudy Gobert out here showing why why people deal with his terrible offense as he hits the free throw as well. This is such a great game from Rudy Gobert. I cannot lie. He actually looks like a tradable asset in this game. Giddey with the basketball. Giddey with a quick jab. Giddey to Horford. Horford wide open three. That one's off as Ayton trying to fight for the board. The ball up and juggles. It's being juggled around, but it lands in the hands of the Wizards. Washington lead by 6. Toronto is still scoreless in the last couple of minutes as Garland showing off the handles. Garland, Garland drives. Garland, tough lay, doesn't go. Ayton rebound as Giddey with the basketball. Giddey gets fouled, and Giddey's at the line for one more at the M1. As Giddey converts the three-point ball again. Once again, Brogdon checks in for the Wizards. Brogdon hesitating. Kicks to Garland. Garland gets a screen. Garland, pump fake. Garland, 10 seconds left. Garland, Towns deep three ball. That one go. Giddey rebound. It's Toronto only trail by 3 really. To Van Vliet. Van Vliet hit a 3 earlier. Finds Young. Then to Van Vliet. Van Vliet. 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. Van Vliet gets a screen. Van Vliet drives. Van Vliet to Young. Young, corner 3. Knocks it down. Tie game once again. As Jackson Jr. is going to be ready to check in. So is, who the hell is that man? Oh, it's Khalil Ware. As Ingram, ISO. Ingram drives. Ingram down to the baseline. He's fouled by Al Horford. First reach in. First foul for Al Horford, I should say. As Jackson Jr. with the basketball. Jackson Jr. finds Towns. Towns through Jackson Jr. into Brogdon. Brogdon to Towns. Towns catch and shoot 3. Knocks it down. Karl-Anthony Towns expanding the range. As Chris Paul with the basketball. Paul finds nobody. LeVert with the steal. LeVert in the passing lane. LeVert needs to convert a basket here. Finds Brogdon. Brogdon down low to Towns against Van Vliet. Towns drives. Towns muscles his way through and slams it home. 5-point Wizards lead. Washington's been playing a brilliant games tonight. Van Vliet. All by LeVert. That's tragic. Levine with a beautiful find to Giddey. Giddey misses the wide open three. Jackson Jr. down low, lays it up and in. That's Washington. A great run here. Marquette's here. You want to see Van Vliet shoot? Or here. Van Vliet's about to take a three now. You watching? How come you think it? Van Vliet with the basketball. He's running down the shot clock here. He's guarded by LeVert. He's going to get a screen by Al Horford. Levine, three ball, and knocks it down. Has 2.4 seconds left, and Ingram, half court he won't count if it goes, and that's going to do it for the end of the third. Washington lead by 4. As my cat has joined us. All right. Ingram to Garland. Garland with the basketball, final quarter. The basketball here in the fourth quarter as Garland spins. Garland lay with the right, doesn't go. Khalil Ware rebound. Yo, Felix, you want to move, bro? You're kind of in my way. Chris Paul with the basketball. Paul finds Young. Young mid-range, doesn't go. Dude, ain't no way you trying to lay down here, bro. This big old cat has 3 ball next for the Wizards. I believe it was a 3 ball. Khalil Ware finds Allen into Paul. Paul spin. Paul lay. Got it to go. Garland will bring it up. Score is 43-38. Washington lead. Beautiful game by Washington again. Toronto just Trae Young really shot the 9 of this one. Speaking of shooting this one, Brogdon misses that one. Young pull-up jumper misses that one. Jackson Jr. rebound. Trae Young on his return game. He's playing like he's still injured really. As Garland drives, Garland still picks it. Ingram. It's a screen by Jackson Jr. Ingram, pull up, 2, knocks it down. Midi, as Washington offense has been solid. Timeout Raptors. Van Vliet with the basketball. Van Vliet kicks to Young. Young in the corner, drives on Garland. Young lays it up and in. He cuts the lead down to 5. Washington trying to hang on to this lead. 2 timeouts remaining for both teams. Garland to Christian Braun. Started it for both teams. Towns against Kuzma. Towns. ISO. Towns. 8 seconds left. Towns takes to Braun. Braun to Towns. Towns catch and shoot 3. Way off. Van Vliet rebound. Van Vliet finds Kuzma. Kuzma drives. Kuzma step back. Takes out to Van Vliet. Van Vliet. Sharp finds Young. Young against Garland. Young still. Young spin. Young lay. Takes out to Ayton. Ayton. 5 seconds left. Ayton still. Ayton to Young. Young. Over Gobert, doesn't go, and Towns gets the board. Back in the hand with the Wizards. Can they rebrand the Wizards? This is the Wizards again. This is a different logo. Towns, 3 ball. Doesn't go. Van Vliet rebound. Kind of shooting the Wizards out of this game right now. Young to the basket. Young blocked by Braun. Giddey. To Kuzma, that's a Young. 10 seconds to go here for the Raptors. Young, pull up 2, knocks it down. Now Washington trail or lead by 3. Toronto trail by 3. Minute 45 to go. Washington needs some baskets here. They find Towns down low. Towns double team. Towns picks it sharp. Sharp catch and shoot 3. That one rolls in. That's a big basket for some stability here for the Wizards. A minute 30 to go here in the fourth. Young drive, Young to the basket, fouled by Gobert. No and 1. First foul for Rudy Gobert. Gobert just had a great defensive game so far. 20 shots. As Garland down to Towns. Fadeaway 2. Doesn't go. Giddey rebound. Minute 13 left. Wizards lead by 4. Young with the back score. Young. Alley-oop to Ayton. Doesn't go. Recovered by Ayton. Ayton misses the layup. Ayton again. Ayton lays it up and in. It's a 2-point ball game here in Toronto. Toronto loving it here. A minute to go here in the fourth. Garland with the basketball. Garland finds Kuzma with the steal. Bad pass by Garland. Toronto with a chance to take the lead here or tie the game at least. Kuzma to Young. Young catch and shoot 3. That doesn't go. Braun rebound. 40 seconds to go here in the fourth. Braun in transition finds Gobert. Gobert to Garland. Garland 3-ball. Garland doesn't go. Kuzma in transition. 30 seconds to go. Young with the basketball finds Giddey on the cut. Giddey wide open 2 and tie game. 48-48. Timeout Wizards. Just catch up. As a generational collapse by the Wizards here late in the fourth allowed the Toronto Raptors to come back in this game. 48-48. Wizards with a chance to take the lead here in this possession. Garland, 15 seconds to go, running out of clock. 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. Garland finds Braun. That's a Sharp. Down to Towns. Towns in the post. Towns. 4 seconds left. Towns. Post hook 2. Off. Ayton rebound. And timeout Toronto. Can the Raptors steal this game? 2.7 to get up a shot. Kuzma to Young. Young 3. Got it to go! Trae Young is too cold. And he's right for it. 0.4 on the shot clock. Can the Wizards get up a shot? Can they tie the game? Can they get a shot up? And no is the answer. Toronto with a stunning comeback. 48-41 final score here. Ice Trae comes alive in the fourth. What you scratching me for? Relax, kid. You up yelling? Hey. Tie series 1-1. Ow! Bro, this cat, bro. Stop. What are you doing? Player of the game, Trae Young. .23 points for Trae Young. Terrible shooting, but that's the Trae Young experience. As a complete fourth-quarter collapse by the Wizards allowed the Raptors to steal a game from the Wizards. 48-51 final score. Trae Young, ice cold. No Alex Caruso because it's not the AC that's cold. All right, my fault. I'm being corny now. So here's your stats for the last 2 games. Davis, Harden, Luka Doncic with a triple-double. Good game from the Clippers. There's the Jazz, 39 for Edwards, 30 for McCollum, 25 for Embiid on 9 for 21 shooting. That's Trae Young with 55 on 53 shot attempts. Diabolical performance from Trae Young. Just one of the performances of all time. As a great game for the Wizards, but holy hell, y'all fell apart in the fourth, man. Holy, 19 points to 36. Yeah, it was wraps, bro. They controlled that whole game, man. That's tragic. That's real sad. That's real sad to see, man. All right, game 3. All right. I'm sick. I'd be sick. All right. Let me lock in, man. This is next ball game. We're heading to Charlotte, back to the Spectrum Center, one of the all-time great name arenas. Put your claws away, bro. Damn. This cat. All right, welcome back to the Spectrum Center here in Charlotte, North Carolina, where the Charlotte Hornets will be hosting the Orlando Magic. Orlando still yet to be tested by a real contender. No, that's a lie. They've been real tested. And it was against Cleveland the very first game week. As the Orlando Magic, Damian Lillard, Devin Booker, Aaron Gordon, Tari Eason, and Jared Allen, your starting 5 for your Orlando Magic. Sorry, it's the Charlotte Hornets. Kyrie Irving, Josh Hart, DeAndre Hunter, Quentin, Scotty Barnes, and Jakob Poeltl, your starting 5 for your Charlotte Hornets. Allen versus Poeltl. Allen wins the tip. We're underway here. Let's see the chat. Gordon down low. Good. Gordon in the post. Gordon showing the handles. Gordon doesn't get it to fall. Oh, good. Good fall, bro. DeAndre Hunter with the basketball. Barnes to Hart. Hart finds Irving on the cut. Irving down low. Misses it. Poeltl offensive rebound. Slams it home with authority. As Charlotte going to board for 2. Charlotte just took down Cleveland last game, and a great win for the Hornets, really. As Devin Booker with the basketball. Booker with space, pull up midi, got it to go off the glass. As Devin Booker continues his form of excellence. Hunter to Irving. Irving, pull up 2. Knocks it down. As Damian Lillard will have a hard task ahead of him guarding Kyrie Irving. The Orlando Magic still remain top of the Eastern Conference. Have now made themselves real comfortable in that first position over the Louisville Cardinals. The Cardinals losing a couple games in the last couple of game weeks. And just recently to the Milwaukee Bucks. With a lot of injuries for the Cardinals, not allowing them to be at full power. Jared Allen misses the mid-range jumper. He's on the floor, but he gets right back up, and then Poeltl gets the pass barely. Poeltl down low against Allen. He retreats. He knows better. Poeltl hands off to Irving. Irving finds Hunter. Irving had a great look, but now force ends up. Irving step back 3. Doesn't go. Gordon rebound. Good contest by Damian Lillard. It took 70 points from Kyrie Irving to defeat the Cavaliers. Can Charlotte provide a bit more help, or will Kyrie have to carry the offensive load once again as Devin Booker, another mid-range basket, is good as the score is 4-4. Irving with the basketball. Irving to Hunter, then to Irving. That's Irving, pull-up, jumper, knocks it down. That's a 3-ball. Kyrie Irving gets on the board for 3. Timeout. Magic. Aye! My phone. Felix. Oh, now you're gonna leave, bro. You leave all them fucking hairs on my bed sheet, and you out here, skedaddling. Despite big men and assists per game, you can't really beat the big man Nikola Jokic when it comes to assists. But Tari Eason, second in assists. Not really a big man, he's a forward. He's a forward. That's DeAndre Hunter gets the foul.
First team foul.
Allen to Easton, Easton to Allen, Allen guarded by Pirtle, finds Lillard, Lillard corner 3, that doesn't go. Quentin Grimes defensive rebound, Hart in transition, Hart drives, Hart hesitating, Hart down low, Hart lays, floater doesn't go, Booker with the defensive effort, no foul called on him. Booker in transition, pull-up jumper, that one's off. Barnes rebound, Scotty Barnes. Hasn't been really much of a scorer for the Hornets. He's just been there. Irving in the cut, lays it up underneath. Charlotte Hornets lead by